literally said in my last video, I cannot control what the government does, but I can control what I do. Whether it's a government shutdown, a union strike, Mother Nature coming at us, and just so many other things out of our control, it's time to start taking control. One of my goals with this channel is to make you less reliant on just everybody else, even the grocery stores, okay? Yes, I talk about prepping all the time, but I want you to be less reliant in times of crisis and more reliant on yourself. So I actually have a checklist down below that I want you to download. It's in the description and hopefully in a pinned comment. That is the self-sufficient starter guide, and I want you to go take a look at that. As I talk to you about today's topic, I'm going to be inventorying my bug out bag because it needs to happen. I know it was like 90 degrees today, but I hear from some people that maybe winter is coming. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it, I guess. Okay. There is an illusion of safety, okay? The grocery stores will always be there. The government will always be there. General services, food stamps, whatever, they're always going to be there, right? Wrong. These things can go away at the flip of a hat. Oh, I also have flip of a hat. Is that a term? Flip of a coin? Anyway, we live in a society where there's an illusion of safety and comfort and security. And I want you to take advantage of that stuff, but I also want you to realize that that stuff can go away at the blink of an eye, especially the lights. I have my handy dandy notebook here that I'm going to write inventory, as well as if there's any holes in here that I need to add. Like I have one bottle of water here. I'm actually going to take it out and I'm going to replace it with 2 new water bottles. So I'm going to write this here, 2. Oh my gosh, this is exactly why we need to inventory our bug out bags and our supplies. This is my extra pair of glasses, but I have LASIK now. I don't need this. All right, back to the seriousness of this video. Every extra can of food helps. Every little piece of water, gear, learning your skills. Well, this, I don't even know what these are for, right? Okay. Self-reliance means that you control your stability as best as you possibly can, not the fragile system. You have, I have battery banks back here to where I can control and have some systems available to me even if the lights go out. I have food and water even if I can't get to the grocery store for whatever reason. It's not about being paranoid. It's about being practical and having just a little bit of supplies and a little bit of gear so that if a government shutdown happens or Mother Nature happens or some sort of railroad strike happens or whatever, these things that we cannot control, we are now in control because we have the stockpile and we have the skills and we've practiced our skills and we have practiced our get home plans and our bug out plans and whatever else, right? Let's open this baby up. Oh yeah. This needs to be changed out. This is really old baby stuff. She has grown. Diapers. So these are your action steps. First, food and water. We should have a minimum of 2 weeks. Forget about the 72 hours. I want you to focus on getting 2 weeks. Yes, start with 72 hours, but then your first goal should really be 2 weeks. And then after that, another 2 weeks. Getting to 2 weeks is actually way easier than you think it is, okay? Cash. We should have $200 in small bills, and you don't have to get that all at once, okay? Get the small bills a little bit at a time. So like get $20 here and $20 there until it adds up to that $200 in small bills. I said $20, but really we should be more like dollars and fives and tens and things like that. Ah yes, my precious. Medical supplies. We should have at least 30 days worth of over-the-counter medications as well as any prescriptions that you may need, plus first aid kits. I have first aid kits. This is one for my bug out bag. I also have first aid kits in my car and in my purse and literally everywhere. My first aid, we have so many first aid kits everywhere. Of course, here at home, we have just so much. And everyday stuff like headlamps, glow sticks, flashlights, lanterns, candles, and printed documents, extra batteries. You should have lots of reference materials, books and morale boosters. Skills. We really need to be focusing on skills. I actually have a prepper skill of the month club coming up. It's coming up real soon in the next couple weeks, hopefully, where it's just like, a few dollars a month where you can use learn one new skill a month, get really dedicated to it, and I'm going to teach you step by step how to do this skill. And it's going to help you and it's going to really improve your life, because skills like cooking from scratch and basic first aid and situational awareness to preppers, who have been doing this a really long time, it's like, oh, everybody knows this. No, they don't. Especially like cooking from scratch. Do you guys remember during COVID and everybody was learning how to make banana bread? Yeah, I knew how to make banana bread when I was a child, okay, because my mom cooked. But even if your mom cooked in the past, that doesn't mean that you now have that ability. Because of our modern society, most people simply rely on eating out and they just don't know how to cook. That is the unfortunate fact. But there are so many skills that we can either practice or that we can learn brand new to us, right? So we can improve not just our gear, okay? Our gear is great and I'm inventorying this and everything, but we also need to improve on our skills and practice drills and update your emergency disaster plan and run some drills, okay? Preparedness is freedom. If you can feed yourself and you can feed your kids and you can keep everyone calm and you can have some sense of normalcy, it means you keep moving forward no matter what happens. If you do feel afraid, if you do feel angry, if you do feel stressed out, use that fear, use that stress, use that anger, and get prepared. Put it into action. Go dehydrate something. Go get some more food and water. Don't panic. Just take action and do a little bit of stuff. Go learn some new skills. Go buy a new book on self-reliance. Go start a garden. Go do something, okay? And you're going to start taking more control and getting at it. Start today. There's no guarantee that anybody's coming to save you, especially not our government, all right? But you can always save yourself. Download my free self-reliance starter guide down below in the description and hopefully in the pinned comment. Thank you all so much for watching. I have to get some stuff updated for this bag. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.